Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Not all of them, though. Otto, is now a good time?
It's not a bad one.
She's been better. Ty is making sure she gets the rest.
Good.
Any word on Kupka's movement?
Vivian's doing what she can to try and track him, but she's feeding us. We've sent ours out to the Curse Breakers and their other friends in the West, asking them to keep their eyes peeled. No leads yet. But it's only a matter of time.
All right. Let me know when you find something.
There he is. All right, Clive. Still busy saving the world.
Mid. When did you get back?
Just now.
What about your studies?
Adjourned. Since Hugo Kupka invaded Rosaria. All the canvas in uproar about it. He's gone mad. He's turned rogue. It'll be us next. You try concentrating with all of that.
All right. You win.
How long will you be staying this time?
Dunno. A while, most likely. Any road, while I'm here, I was hoping you could do us a favour.
Mid. You can't just expect me to...
Please, oblige her. While we are busy tracking down Kupka, you should have a little time to spare.
Professor! Now there's a face I ain't seen in a while. Shouldn't you have it buried in a dusty old tome?
I did, till a familiar trill pricked my ears. As ever, your exuberance is a breath of fresh air, which successfully scattered the painstakingly assembled fragments of my thoughts.
I'll take that as a compliment. Well, Clive, you heard the professor. So, I'll meet you in the storeroom when you're done.
Wait, hold on. Breath of fresh air. Bloody tempest, more like.
Oi, Otto, you got my guilt?
Huh? What are you on about?
My fee for bringing Mid across. She said you were paying.
That little...
The storeroom, was it? I wonder what Mid's plotting.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest?
You took your time.
I'm a busy man, Mid.
I'll get to the point then. I want to turn the room down there into a workshop like the one I had at Dad's place.
Mid, you've only just come back.
And I've been thinking about it for a while. Dad said I had a knack for engineering. Told me everything he knew about it. Then sent me off to Canva to learn everything he didn't. That was his dream for me. That one day I'd put my studies to use for the good of the cause. But I'm helping no one stuck at school. I've studied enough. It's time I put my knack to work. I know that I can help the people here, and I want to do it.
Well. If Sid could see you now. All right? I'll tell Otto you'll be staying.
I knew you'd say yes. Which is why I wrote up a list of jobs for you.
For me?
Who else?
What do you want me to do?
First things first, I need equipment and materials to start making my own. There's the designs for the stuff I need and the stuff it needs smithing from. The other materials I can work myself. Just need a generous benefactor to lay them on for me. Apart from the wood, I'll need a carpenter for that, but I can just borrow yours.
Is that everything?
For now. I'll let you know if I need out else.
materials and tools. That means Karen and Blackthorn.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again. Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. All right to think.
Was wondering, Mid's back from Canva. Have you seen her?
Just now, she's planning to set up a workshop in the stores and ask me to... Here's the list. Think you can
This lot won't be much of a trick.
Excellent.
It's paid 100 times over by what that girl's. If it weren't for her filters, we'd have naught to drink but blight water, and that would have drained the life out of us.
Indeed it would.
I'll send the stuff on to Mid.
Thank you.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you? Is it business or pleasure? You'll not find a better price than that. Finished, are you?
Blackthorn.
Was it?
I have it. You require... Do you think you can make them?
Bloody hell. What's she planning to build with this stuff? An airship? I'll see what I can do. Tell her I'll bring them over when I'm done. Here I am.
My thanks. And Mid's, no doubt. That just leaves the carpenter. Let's see if Bardolph's available.
Back, are ya? Not saying for you, do you? Not bad, if I do say so myself. And?
Do with a good oil in this, good?
Should be enough to... How do, Master?
Bardolph. Mid's looking to build a workshop in the storeroom. So naturally I thought of you.
Well, I'd love to help the young miss however I can. But I'm afraid I got my hands full just keeping this place afloat. There's holes need patching, and if I don't patch 'em, will all of us, I'd gladly spare Mid all the time I have, but the sad truth is, I ain't... It don't have to be me, though, does it? What about that other fella? You know, the one over at
That's right. I'll ask Martha if she can spare him.
Link...
Ah, Clive. What brings you to the rest?
Our home finds itself in need of an extra carpenter. I wondered if I might be able to borrow Bernard for a short while.
I don't mind if he don't. We're all friends here.
Thank you, Martha.
He went up to Cressida on business. No idea what, mind. Place is a ruin. Far as I know, he's still there.
I'll look from there then.
If it ain't the lad who saved my life. What brings you to a place like this?
You do, Bernard. Martha said I might find you here. I have a proposition for you.
Oh, do you now? Building a workshop, you say? Well, that beats tacking boards to bridges, sure enough. And if Martha didn't mind me being gone a while, then neither do I. I couldn't ask a favor, though, could I? Before we go?
Of course.
Well, that there is Cressida, where I grew up. Ain't much left of it now, though. Except my parents' graves. But I came up here hoping to visit. I even patched up the bridge to get across. Only to find the place crawling with feet. But you're a dab hand when it comes to dealing with beasts and bogles, ain't you? Any chance?
It's the least I can do. This shouldn't take long. Nice try. That should do it.
Thank you, son. Now my folks can rest in peace once more.
How long is it since the village was abandoned?
Oh, people started packing their things after the duchy fell. Between the Blight and the Imperials, you just couldn't make ends. Must be nigh on a decade since the last wagon left. Though it may as well have been a century, looking at the place.
I'm sorry.
Ah, don't be. Can't live in the past, no matter how nice it might have been. As soon as I'm done saying a prayer for those that raised me, I'll meet you there.
That should take care of Mid's little list. Better head back before she thinks of anything else.
It's over. Come on.
Time to fight. dead now. Whatever it was.
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back. The little ones have been up to their old tricks again.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest soon?
All right, Clive?
I am. I've placed your various orders, and a carpenter by the name of
That's brilliant. Thanks, Clive.
Is there anything else you need?
Nope. Blackthorn and Lady Karen have already sent over everything I asked for, and I've got all my plans. So as soon as Bernard gets here, we can get to work. I can't wait.
That's my good deed for the day done. Let's see how Jill's faring.
Ah, Clive.
Talia, how's Jill?
Recovering, but she still needs her rest.
Of course. Take good care of her, won't you?
I'll do my best. Oh, Gav was looking for you. He said he...
The shelves. Oh, that's right. He must have found some. You have the look of a man with the twins upon his shoulders, Roderick.
Talia has tasked me with removing a curse break. I don't think... I'm afraid of what happens if I fail. Is it...
You don't need me to answer that. You know, I hope as much as you that one day bearers can walk among others as equals. And we must lift that. The operation may be dangerous, but it's also...
I know, but griping about my...
I know you will.
Unfortunately, the first thing, something I can't do with the infirm...
Just tell me...
No one knows herb lore like Talia, and she swears by ammonia for easing pain. And fortunately for you, I do. Along the river near the village of Amber over in Rosaria. Just search.
What's everyone whispering about?
Do you have a moment, Sid? A team of curse breakers has gone missing near Northreach.
Which team?
Coles. They were moving in for their... The curse breaker managed to release a stolen... They should be back by now, but I've heard... I can't help but...
They know the work is dangerous.
But what if before they go out, I always remind them why we're doing this, what they escaped, but I never really thought how my words might affect them. What risks they might take because...
I'll go and find them.
Thank you. The plan was to intercept the slaver somewhere in the Dragon's Eyrie.
That should be enough to go on. The river was easy enough to find. Now for those herbs. This is the only plant around here with blue flowers. I hope it's the right one. Should be enough to keep the infirmary stocked for a while. Hopefully this will put Rodriguez's mind at ease.
Slavers don't even...
Cole.
Just about. Sid, if you don't mind me asking...
Doris sent me to find you. She hasn't heard anything since the...
I sent a runner to the Dame in Northreach. The hideaway should have...
Well, I'm here now.
Only some. The rest locked themselves in the slaver's carriage rather than... I want to help them, Sid. But we're barely in any state to protect those...
You made the right decision.
The goblin...
You have duties to attend to.
All right. And please, hurry.
I won't let that.
Thank you.
Don't thank me.
Get me back away.
They're trying to get into the carriage. friend. Are there any more survivors? Why didn't you flee with the others?
Why should we run? One miserable...
Perhaps. Freedom, safety, the life you've been denied. Come with us.
Sid, you weren't too late then.
This man risked his life to save yours.
Fine. Do with us what you will.
What we'll do with you is take you to safety.
You can leave the rest to us, Sid.
Thank you. I'll let Doris know we're expecting new arrivals.
The little uns have been up to their old tricks again.
Sid, welcome back. If I'd just waited a little longer, or maybe I wouldn't.
Cole and the others got...
No. What kind of... I should have urged great...
We swore...
It's good to see...
With all due respect, we Cursebreakers don't risk our lives because you commanded of us. We risk them because we believe no one with doubts ever joins our ranks. The agony of removing the brand more than sees to that.
We all know how much...
Cole, I never doubted your courage. Oh, thank you for your... I sometimes wonder if I might, but... I'm a Cursebreaker.
You will.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back. All yours. Here you are. All yours. All done?
I hope you didn't have too much trouble.
Only the usual.
Oh, yes. This is it. And more than I was expecting. I dare say the patient won't feel a thing.
You'll do fine. Taya trusts you, which means I trust you. The hideaway would be lost without skilled physicers like you.
Thank you for the kind words. Truly. But I'm sorry. The brand is more than just ink on flesh. It's a death sentence. Milk of the wyvern tail lurking, just one ill-conceived incision. A single slip, and the poison fouls, and even success means tremendous pain. I became...
Cursebreakers lead hard. They toil in the shadows, risking life and limb. And yet we never won for
conviction.
They're willing to fight. To give their lives to create a world. I know your work isn't easy. But neither is going under the knife. Be a shoulder for your patients.
You sound like Taya. Do you know, it's natural for a patient to feel like they're suffering in solitude. Thank you for helping me remember that. I won't falter. Not again.
What's everyone whispering about?
Jill looked white as a sheet when they brought her back.
Clive, where have you been? I've been wanting to ask you something about Torgal. Where did you get him? Like, in the...
My father brought him back from one of his expeditions into the Northern Territories. They were crossing a snowfield when they heard his cries, and, seeing no sign of his pack, they took him in.
What do you reckon, Torms?
It certainly adds weight to the theory. Clive, I believe that Torgal may be no mere hound, but a rare frostwolf, an animal native to the far northern reaches of Valisthea. In one of our oldest bestiaries, I found reference to a frostwolf who served as guardian to an ancient queen of the north. Such was his mastery over ether, he could cast magics on command. His name was Fenrir.
Fenrir the Frostwolf.
Now, the annals do not state it explicitly, but I have reason to believe this queen, a girl from the Northern Territories, and her faithful one, awakens as the dominant.
You're saying that Jill granted Torgal his power?
What?
Just like Fenrir. People called him my hound, but Torgal and Jill were inseparable. He grew up as a faithful companion to the dominant of Shiva, and years later, his power, just when his master...
You're right. If it weren't for Torgal blasting those bastards to king...
Quite. Though Torgal's power, his latent birthright as a frostwolf, it had only to be...
Oh, get you!
You're an even fight.
And regarding your original concern, you need not... Why, the beast has the appetite of a behemoth. Just this very morn, I found him with his nose.
There you are! I've been looking everywhere for you. Bernard's, I need you to introduce us so we can get to work.
I shall be a mo.
Isn't it brilliant?
It is.
Well, I couldn't have done it without you. You and everyone else. But I promise I'll pay you back. I'm gonna work my fingers to the bone for you lot. Starting right now. Just you wait. I'll make wonders like this world's never seen.
Then I look forward to seeing them. Now that that's settled, I wonder if Vivian's made any progress tracking down Kupka.
I think I'll wait till mid's away to take a tour of the...
How goes the hunt for Kupka?
Largely in circles. We have myriad sightings of strange soldiers in unexpected places, but nothing definitive as yet. If only we knew for certain by what route he left Rosalith.
Well, keep at it. If anyone can piece this puzzle together, it's you. And I'm willing to wait as long as it takes.
What? Here?
Would that be a problem?
Do you know, Clive? I believe it a mercy that you didn't inherit your father's throne. Your poor people would surely live...
You have nothing to worry about on that front. I won't be claiming his crown.
That is a relief.
Clive, have you got a minute? We, have a guest.
A guest?
For your trouble.
It was a pleasure, in hindsight.
Uncle Byron? Clive, my boy! Tap a cask and stoke the ovens for your favourite uncle is here!
The Dalmekian government sues for peace. How shall we respond?
If they're willing to accept their fault in the matter, I see no reason to refuse them.
Still, we must insist on substantial reparations. The Twinside stores are not as bottomless as reported.
Aye, and we have many more mouths to feed. We shall just have to have the Dalmecs empty their treasuries for us.
Of course, none of this would have been possible without your timely intervention, Prince Olivier.
Indeed, I doubt any of us would have had the courage to trade words with the mighty Titan, nor less the wit to win him over.
The Empire owes you a great debt.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you, Your Highness.
May the blessing of the crystals go with you.
Very good.
Now, let us come to the question of precisely when the Dalmecs will withdraw their troops.
Dion's fire could rid us of them in mere moments. The men of the Fist will not withdraw until a peace treaty is concluded. So let us keep the negotiations open, give them time to gather what gold and trinkets they can, and once they deliver that which we demand, what worth is a piece of parchment?
Your Radiance, were Prince Dion to take the field, the enemy would surely send their own dominant to meet him. And while His Highness would of course prevail, there would be heavy losses on both.
You need not fear Hugo Kupka. He is engaged on the Western Front. Even were the Dalmecs to send for him, he would not arrive in time. As much as I would enjoy witnessing a clash between Bahamut and Titan, it is not to be.
And what of your subjects, Your Radiance? If the fighting spread to the city proper, the people would bear the brunt of it.
There will be losses, it is true. Yet for every citizen who falls, another can be bred. For every home that burns, another can be built. The Empire will live on. Dion?
Yes, sire.
Prepare for battle.
But sire...
Do not make me repeat myself. Return to your camp and await my orders.
If that is your wish, your Radiance, I shall depart at once. May Gregor forgive you.
What do the astrologers augur?
The stars are in agreement, Your Radiance. The shadow of treachery hangs over Prince Dion.
So Annabella's tales were true. You disappoint me, Dion.
What on earth is Uncle Byron doing here? Only one way to find out.
The little uns have been up to their old... It's just one thing after another around here.